Hello, everyone. I'm Eleanor. I'm in Houston now. Good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, and today I'm very glad to invite Rex. He is from Vancouver, and actually, I interviewed Chikako 2 weeks ago, and he is her husband. Yeah, both of them are business owner. I'm very glad to invite him to join our interview. Hello, Rex. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Eleanor. How are you?
Fine. Okay. Would you like to share your background and about yourself to our audience first?
Thank you much. Absolutely. I would love to. And first of all, Eleanor, thank you so much for having me on your page. I'm truly, it's a privilege and an honor to be interviewed by you. I'm very grateful for you for having me. So my name is Rajesh, and my friends call me Rags, and I am 48 years old, and I live in today's sunny Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, with my amazing wife, Chikako, and our little puppy, Goma. And I'm a chef and a restaurateur by trade here in Vancouver. I own a couple of independent donut shops and a recently opened community-based convenience store. And most importantly, or equally as important, is I am an online digital business owner.
Yeah, thank you for your sharing. Yeah,
my pleasure. And I've been a digital business owner since June of 2018.
Oh, 2018. Yeah, it's almost 4 years.
Yeah, almost 4 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I will ask you some questions. And the first question is, what's your pain and your struggle before you start this business?
Amazing question. So I love cooking and I love making food. That's my passion. That's why I became a chef to begin with. The thing about being a chef, though, is that you're always in the kitchen and there's never enough time to do anything else, especially if you're a business owner. Owning the donut shops, which I started a little over a decade ago, I was either working in the business or working on the business. So I'm working 6 and sometimes 7 days a week, and I'm working 12 to 14 hours a day, and time was just never at a premium. Especially like in the beginning, the first 7 years of our business, I worked a lot, and if I had 6 days vacation in a year, that would be amazing. And if I had 2 days off in a week, that would be amazing. So I mean, the time really that was the biggest pain and struggle before starting an online business. There was just never enough time to do anything else but. And even though it's a passion and a love, it's just nothing else exists outside of that.
Oh, can you speak it again? Like, how many years have you been the chef?
So yeah, I've been a chef for. I'm 48. It's been a while, that's for sure.
Wow, 14 years?
Yeah, at least no more than that. I'd say 16 years. Yeah, before my life as a chef, I went to university and I was in computer technology and I was designing computer networks. And then, I decided I didn't want to work a corporate 9 to 5 anymore. And so I became a chef, and I loved it. It's just it just takes all your time, and it doesn't pay nearly as much as it did before. Yeah. As my desk job. So either I traded I basically traded time for money. And then I had my passion, and then it's something that I love doing. It's just I didn't make a ton of money doing it either. So that is excellent question. So yes, thank you for digging even a little deeper.
Yeah, I know that although you like to cook, but it takes time. Yeah, but I think that you really enjoy your work. Okay. So the next question is, so what is the biggest why you want to jump into this business?
Well, my wife started the online business back in August of 2017, and then I watched her really start to grow the business. So it took her about 8 months to have things really start moving. And then after seeing 2 months of things just really move, I said, holy smoke, I want to be your business partner. So my big why is, getting time back, and then creating a plan B. We saw this as an excellent form of an alternate income. Hey, you know what? So we have the things that we do and we love, and that will support our day to day, and then we have this online business, and that will support our future. That we can retire early, we can call it, and then we can just go off into the sunset. And, we have dreams of starting our own family through adoption, and moving to Okinawa, Japan, and living there. And those things might not happen before the online business, and having that security, or that extra security that comes with owning an online business, and having it work for you.
Yeah, I think have a work can support many things in our life. Yeah, but usually we have to use time to exchange it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you started it after Chikako.
Yes, I did start after Chikako. Yeah, I saw that Chikako was doing well, and I was like, okay, you know what, this really works. And you know what, I was always really supportive of her and having the business work. And once she, the business worked, it was working for other people. And once you iron out the kinks and go through the learning process yourself, because you know, somebody can tell you what to do and it might not make a difference, but when you do it yourself, you have this huge realization, this huge moment, oh my God, I can do this. And then things just really started happening. So that's how it occurred. And then with that, so let's do this together. And as a couple, it was just amazing to be able to to connect on that partnership as well. So be partners in life and in business.
Yeah. Not every business, the couple can be the partner for each other. Yeah.
Yes, completely.
Okay. So would you like to share what's the transformation or new reality after you join this business?
Sure, absolutely. So since joining the business, well, immediately we saw we basically doubled what we were making through having this online business. And then, so in 3 months after I started the business in September of 2018, we went to Japan, and we lived in Japan for 3 months.
You never did it before?
You know, I'd been for, I went 2 years previous. I went in 2016 for a week, and then I went in 2017 for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And we were calling that our honeymoon. That's because we'd gotten married in 2017.
Yeah.
And then 2018, we just made a pile more money, to be honest. And we felt like security. We felt like there was security, so we just said, okay, let's go to Japan. And so we were in Japan for 3 months.
Yeah, I saw the picture. It's very
yeah. And for me, going from barely being able to have 2 weeks off to being able to have 3 months off.
Yeah, it's impossible in your past job. Okay.
Yeah, that's a miracle for me.
So it's really a beautiful memory in your life.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, to be able to spend quality time with Chikako's family and friends, and for me to make new friends and explore the beautiful country of Japan for 3 months, it was just truly a miracle.
Yeah,
we went all over.
So that is the biggest transformation that you can really get back your time with your family, in your life.
Completely. Yeah, and you know, I mean, I do have one other transformation, having this business. It turned into, especially what's happened over the past couple of years. I mean, the world went crazy, you know, and you know, and my regular business, my standard brick and mortar donut shop business, we took a serious financial hit, just like everybody else did.
Yeah.
And this online business, it went from being a plan B to a plan A.
Yeah.
Because people it still worked. when people were forgoing the traditional methods and traditional things. People were looking for something new, and our online business worked.
Yeah.
So it was a lifesaver.
And many people they are all searching the opportunity online, but most of them they don't know how to start an online business.
Yes. That is very true. So that's what's amazing about this online business. Is you don't have to be technically savvy. You don't have to be a techie in order to make it work. And all the training is already provided.
And it's updated.
Yes, and constantly updated.
Yeah.
To keep up with all the current trends.
And it's very, very easy to follow in the very basic video.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your sharing. Yeah, and it's very helpful and inspired. And the final question is that would you give some encouragements to our audience?
Sure. I would love to. Well, I don't want to call it encouragement. I'd love to share. And the story I want to share from is just, what it takes to get to know myself as being a bigger human being. Because I get that it takes something to do something new. And stepping out onto the skinny branches and being able to jump into something that is unknown, it can be scary, it can be challenging.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And if you don't step onto the skinny branches, your life will still be okay. You'll have whatever you have right now. I'll have, if I don't do anything different, I'll have whatever I have right now. And I have an amazing wife. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes. I have food in my fridge. I've got an amazing puppy I love dearly, and my life will be okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to be okay, then this is okay. This is good. And if I want the next level, and the only way that happens is if I do something different. It's like I used to be really afraid of swimming.
Swimming?
Swimming. I couldn't swim.
Oh, now you can swim.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely afraid of the water. I nearly drowned 3 times in my life. So I just felt like there's no way I can swim. And we were in Mexico, and I learned how to swim.
How did you make it?
How did I make it? Yeah, so Chikako was with me. She I didn't learn how to swim until I was 46, to be honest.
Wow. I can swim before 5 years old.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Because my parents teach me how to bring me to the swimming school, and when I was young, they pushed me into the water, so I didn't think of it because I was very young. I was still very young.
Oh wow, amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, and I didn't know I could float. But it wasn't until I put myself out there to see if I could float that I knew I could float. And then if I can float, I can swim.
Yeah.
And now I love swimming. I love it. It's so much fun.
And you can move.
And I can move. So swimming, I swim all the time now. I swim pretty fast.
Wow.
And that would have not been possible if I didn't get out of my own way. Because I was the only barrier that said, I can't swim. Everybody else knows I can swim. I don't know I can swim. And so with that.
That's very awesome.
Yeah. What else am I capable of? Instead of saying no, how about I say yes to something?
Yeah.
And when I say yes to something, that's when the magic happens. So it's simple. Say yes.
I'm curious about what's the next change you want to make it happen.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I said yes to I'm one of the hosts of our webinar, and I'll be hosting again I'll be hosting again in April and May and June. And I've been on the panel a bunch of times as well, sharing stories and being empowerment and inspiration. So I mean, what's next? Who knows? Only one way to find out. Tune in.
Yeah. So it's a challenge for you to be a panel and to be a host.
Yes. Yeah. I just became a host this year.
Okay.
And so I host our webinar, and there's over 600 people show up.
Yeah.
And so I get to deliver our webinar and host all the amazing panelists that share their stories and their journeys, what had them become online entrepreneurs as well.
Okay. May I ask you the final questions?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I would like to ask you that before the 3 to 4 years, what's the biggest difficulty when you running this business?
You know what? I think the biggest challenge that one might face is being consistent, because you're your own boss.
Yeah.
Nobody's there to push your buttons and say, okay, you know what, you got to go. So I mean, having a community of people there to like cheer you on is fantastic, and you have to be self-motivated.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
You have to be able to generate yourself in order to have things work. And you don't want to do that every day. There's some days I don't want to do it, and you know what, you can take a moment and just like be that for yourself, and then get back on the horse and do it all over, you know?
Yeah, when we were employee, we had to work because we have to by orders. But when we became our host, sometimes we forget to arrange our time best. No one push us in the bed behind our bed best. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for your sincere sharing. Yeah, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, Eleanor. Thank you. You're such a gracious host. Thank you for having me on your page, and you are, you know, I can't get over how caring you are.
I like to hear your story in this journey. That's really amazing.
I'm very happy to share and honored. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hope can see you next time soon.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.